I got this past weekend, this weed eater. I was told it was a really good one. It's a 4-stroke. But I've made a video showing the vibration issues it has in it. This is the Craftsman head, and it vibrates. The shaft vibrates like the dickens. Here I have the head off my old Ryobi, expanded, and it's smooth as silk when I put it on there. So it's not the motor, but it's the shaft just vibrates like it. So a couple things about this: it starts very easy. A couple on the primer, it pushes on the gas primer. But you look, this is quite a long string. I like the short ones. You just pull it, pop, pop, like that would make it a little nicer. Not a big issue, but it does sound good. It runs good. It's just that it has a vibration, and gee, I hate to take it back to Lowe's for that reason, but I may have to exchange it. I'm a Craftsman guy. As you can see, I got a Craftsman lawnmower. I love this thing. That's a T260. You see other videos I have on it. I have a Craftsman lift that I like, but for some reason they can't make a head any good, and the spool's not as good as the Ryobi. This Ryobi has been a much better one. I just like the name Craftsman. I really wanted this to be a and Craftsman, I wish you'd take a little more pride in your straps, where you can have a nice strap that says Craftsman on it. That would have came with it. Or I think that would have been nice. But it does start on the first or second pull, depending on how many, if you prime it or not, and how many times you prime it. If you prime it, it'll crank and run usually within 2 or 3 pulls. You do have to have 2 hands. You got to, if it don't crank, you got to give it some throttle when you pull it. So you can have one hand on the throttle, one hand on to pull it, or it just doesn't seem to start. I must have an automatic choke, because you don't have to put no choke on. So it is a nice weed eater, and it's even better with this Ryobi expanded head on there. So, but it costs about $70–80 for that expanded head. So this weed eater to me is probably worth about $100, about $200, until Craftsman takes a little more pride in their strap, and especially in getting a premium shaft and head, and make this a little nicer too. Make this pull cord a little nicer, like the premium jobs do, and you have a good weed eater. This is Mike signing off.